I want to talk about Tekken 8's Season 2 lineup. This is something that was revealed to us during Anna's reveal trailer, and it's pretty interesting. Not just from a visual standpoint, but the way that it's made, and by that I mean the order of things. So I just want to get right into this. First off, visually. I won't lie, I'm kind of mixed on the Season 2 character and stage pass, whatever you want to call it. This is the new design, even though it's very reminiscent of Tekken 7's. I mean, literally just put them side by side. I did like kind of the simple new glowy effect template that they had, but this does feel kind of nostalgic, and I do like it. Does look pretty cool too. I don't know. I am definitely leaning more towards it, but I do like how Season 1's looked. Now, what's interesting here is that it looks almost exactly the same as Season 1's template, which you could argue, no, it doesn't, just visually looking at them side by side, but hear me out. Think about it. The only difference is that there's one less stage, because in Season 1, our first character was Eddie, right? He didn't get a stage. That seems to be the case with Anna here, unless this stage that's upcoming in summer is going to be hers. But I personally doubt that. They talked about how you can purchase these things separately. Instead of just buying the entire Season 2 pass, you can buy either just the characters or the stages, which is cool. They're giving you more options. I like that. Some people might not care for the stages, some people might not care for the characters. Me as a YouTuber, I want it all. But yeah, so the first character doesn't come with a stage. At least where we're at right now, that's not what it's looking like. Or that is what it's looking like. No stage. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up here. So if we're getting Anna next month, spring, our next DLC drop is summer, which looks to be the stage and the next character. Now, with the ability to buy the stages separately from the characters, I wonder if this stage actually is connected to this character, and by that I mean Genmanji Temple coming with Heihachi, even though it didn't come with Heihachi, but technically it's seen as Heihachi's stage since it's very relevant to the DLC story and with just Heihachi's story overall in this game. And you could say the same thing with Lydia and the beach, and obviously Clive and Phoenix Gate. That's just straight up a Final Fantasy stage. Every character got a stage, but in this pass it's not looking like that, unless, and this is a big unless, like I don't think that this is the case, unless the stages that we're seeing here are separate, just not, they have nothing to do with the new characters. Perhaps they're legacy stages that are going to be added, and the characters are going to come with their specific stages. I don't think that's the case, because if that were the case and they were sticking to Season 1's template, that would mean that every character is getting a stage, obviously besides Anna, which then means we're getting 5 stages in this pass, which I don't think is happening. The only way that that would have a sliver of hope of happening is if these 2 stages that they're showing here are previous Tekken stages, also known as legacy stages, I guess you could say, which, mind you, would be awesome, because there are a lot of Tekken stages that I want to see return. Moonlit Wilderness. It would be, it'd be so sick to see that in T8 graphics. Bruh. Dragon's Nest is another really popular one, but I feel like Genmanji Temple was kind of meant to replace that, and I don't know. Thoughts? Do you think that it does it justice? Like, you can say, okay, yeah, this replaces Dragon's Nest. Either way, so that's just my thought process on the stages. Now, what's interesting is that we got Seaside Resort with Lydia, even though technically we didn't, since it was free and was already technically a stage because of Tekken Ball, which is funny because I remember playing Tekken Ball and I was like, why isn't this just a stage? And then they made it a stage and I was like, oh, okay, nice. Like, they already had the general, you know, area for it, which is kind of cool, because then you think, okay, stages from the story mode could become stages in the game as well, which a lot of them are, but there are some special specific ones that didn't make the cut, so who knows? But let's go ahead and assume that this pass is exactly what it's looking like. Stage, character, 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 stage. I do really think that the final character and stage are going to be kind of a pair. It is going to be a stage specifically for that character, but I don't think that that's going to be the case for this first stage. I would personally love to see it be an old Tekken stage, a legacy stage, or just a gorgeous brand new one. Fine with that as well. But you know, it could also have to do with what characters we're getting in this pass, because they talked about how we're getting a brand new original Tekken character by the end of this pass. I need a counter in the top corner. That's like how many times I'm gonna say pass in this video. But regarding the new Tekken character, that's a whole video on its own. There's just so many ways to look at this. I think it's kind of odd that they have the stages in like their own little section. I know they did that for Tekken 7, like they had their own slots, but especially if it's connected with a character, like why give it its own little slot thing? Again, my thought process is that the final character of this pass is going to be the new original character, unless they do another collab character for this pass. But what if, hear me out, what if you see how we're getting a stage for summer with a character and a stage for winter with a character? What if we get a legacy stage and a legacy character for summer, and then autumn is that original Tekken character, which doesn't come with a new stage, and then winter is again either another legacy character with a stage, whether it be an old or new Tekken stage, or the collab character? I don't know. There's so many different ways to look at this pass, and it makes it super exciting, man. Like, I'm pumped. I'm excited. Starting off decently strong with Anna and moving on to who knows what, you know? Well, no, we don't. We don't know. You don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows. I mean, maybe you do know. Let me know in the comments down below. But that does it for this video. I just kind of wanted to go over it, give my thoughts, and see what you guys think, obviously. I'm hoping that Season 2 is just going to be absolutely a tier above Season 1 in so many ways. I have high hopes. Here's hoping we're not disappointed, right? So if you made it this far, thanks for watching this video all the way through. I really appreciate it. And if you want to talk to me personally, feel free to join the Discord. That link will be down in the description below. And don't forget I stream Tekken 8 with viewers every week. That'll do it for me today. You'll see me in the next one. God bless, and don't forget to stay mad.